Hi, in this video, we're going to create a database using the Entity Framework. Entity Framework is a way to synchronize the objects in your code to a database table. If you would like some more information about the pros and cons of that, see the link that I'm going to put up here that will show you how people can choose it or maybe not. So here's the process that we're going to follow. We're going to go into the models here, the gadget model, and we are going to change this, or we're going to start with this, and create a table in a database. It's quite easy, really. So I'm going to, first of all, go into a new identity models class here, and we're going to add something to make the database aware that this is an item in our project. So this here is kind of a list of all of the models that are in our project that are also going to appear in the database. So scroll down until you come to the section called the Application DB Context. So this is a class that is going to hold the list of all objects that are synchronized with the data in the tables. So to make this thing aware of our new gadget class, I'm going to come into this line here right after the class definition. So what I'm going to define here is just a property. So we'll use public, and the type of the property is called a DB set. So DB set means this is a set of things that you'll find in the database. Now I put in the model number or model name, which is gadget model, and then gadgets, it's going to be its name. So it'll be a list of type gadget. So we're going to be using Entity Framework. So I better include that as one of my dependency managers. So let's go up to the project name here and right click and choose Manage NuGet Packages. So we have the installed list and the browse list. So what I'm searching for is entity. And let's see what comes up. So the one that I'm looking for is this Entity Framework, and it looks like we're at version 6. So you can see that it's already installed in my project here. It says I have version 6.2 installed, and the latest edition is 6.4. So let's just update it to make sure that we've got the latest and greatest. It looks like I need to give it permission, so I'll choose the OK button, and then I'll accept the Apache 2.0 user agreement. And I'll watch the installation. And I have a message that says here that the old framework failed to uninstall. Restart Visual Studio to finish the process. Oh, great. So I'm going to restart it, and I'll be right back. Hey, it looks like the application actually restarted. Let's go and check a few more errors before we try to do anything else. I'm going back into the controller, and sure enough, I forgot there was a list here, something called gadgets. I'm going to remove that. And the extra gadget, it's called, we'll remove him. And let's see, I've got lots of things where we've got gadgets. Let's see, we'll take that out and this out. So we're down to just bare bones. And I think things are better now. Oh, here's another one, research results. Let's take that out. Okay, no more errors there. So we've identified to the application that we are going to have a list of gadgets. Now, I need to access this application database context inside of the controller where I'm going to use it. So let's go into the controllers again and choose Gadgets Controller. Now, up at the top, I'm going to create a constructor and then make a reference to our application database context. I want to then create a new property of this controller class. I'm going to label it as private, and it's going to be of type application DB context. And we'll just give it the name context. Now, in the constructor, I want to give this a new value. So we'll initiate it. We will set it to be a new application DB context object. Finally, when this controller goes out of existence, I want to dispose of this application DB context so it doesn't just keep up hogging up memory or connections to the database. All right, so now we've got ourselves a reference to this database context, and we're going to be able to start using it. So in the next video, we're going to actually create an instance of this gadget model, and it'll automatically synchronize with our database. So that's coming right up.